Can y'all see? Okay, hold on. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. I don't wanna. Oh, boom. Look at all those herbs down there. Damn, if only y'all can see how I'm seeing it. All those herbs. Wow. So many herbs. If you're wondering why my bottle looks like that on the side, this is why I was telling y'all do not place your bottles in hot water when you're going to do a warm oil treatment, because this is what will happen. But it didn't happen because I was doing that. It was because when I put this in, the oil was still warm, so it made the bottle cave in like that. Hello, by the way. How you guys doing? How's your today's Thursday? How's your Thursday night going? I thought I'd switch it up, have this vibe. I'm in my bathroom. So I'm like, I just like the vibes in here. Let me show you guys just a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. I ain't gonna do too much, but that's the vibes. And I'm gonna do my pre-poo, aka detangling, and then I want to talk to you guys about my flea market goodies. Oh, there goes my cone. That's what I was looking for. Because Saturday I will be at the Folsom Flea Market in the Sacramento Folsom area. And I'm gonna be having y'all, I got like some barrettes, I got some knockers, you know, some hair bows, not actual bows, but like, you know, the knockers and stuff like that. I got barrettes, I got some herbal tea, I got some cups you guys can buy. So I have a lot of different goodies that God has told me to grab. He gave me a lot of insight and everything, so I'm super excited. I cannot wait for this Saturday. I also will be there on Sunday, so I am excited. I cannot wait. So y'all come check me out. It is the Folsom Flea Market in Sacramento, California. Folsom, California. It's like part of Sacramento, but then it's also Folsom, so it's like Sacramento, Folsom area, like just like Dallas and Fort Worth. It's like, you know, they're two different cities, but they're like borderline, you know. So you have Sac right here, and then you have, it's just like how you have Illinois and then you have Missouri. That's how it is. You got Sacramento, you got Folsom. So it's like right there. But before I get started on my pre-poo, I want to show you guys my hair. I feel like it's a little blurry. Let me see if I can get... Oh, y'all see my edges though? Do y'all see my edges? You want to know why my edges is like that? Because I was telling y'all I use my castor oil. I'm telling y'all I use this only on my edges, right? And the way I shampoo. I actually went to the store and bought some more shampoo today. So that's another reason why my edges is looking nice, because the castor oil is petroleum based. So definitely want to make sure I get that shampoo on my edges. I just want to show you guys my back too. Now, I did wash my hair on Sunday, but because I'm working Saturday, I'm not gonna be able to do my wash day and all that and content and everything. So that's why I am pre-pooing my hair tonight, which is Thursday, and I'm washing my hair tomorrow, which is Friday. So my new pre-poo and wash day days, pre-poo days will be Thursday now, and wash day days will be Friday. I'm changing that until further notice. It's still going to be once a week. So yes, so I'm switching that up. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my twist nozzle. I also want to, I mean, I already kind of talked about it already, about my oils and stuff like that. Did I talk about it? Maybe I might make it a separate live. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna be making some change. Well, I won't say making some changes. I'm just gonna be yeah, I won't say I'm making changes to my herbal blends, but like, yeah, there's just gonna be some adjustments, should I say, because I'm gonna be, because there's a lot of people that buy from me, and I don't want to get, I want people to see results. I don't want people to, um, you know, not see results and stuff. So I'm gonna be adjusting my herbal blends because a lot of the herbs that I use is an anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, so it kills bacteria. But a lot of my customers use their oil every single day. So I'm gonna start separating the anti-inflammatory oil, herbs into a separate detox herbal blend. So yes. So if you do end up purchasing the Garden of Eden or the Black Knight, those are our um, more of our detox. And what I mean by detox is it kills off bacteria. That's not to take the place of your shampoo. That's just in between your wash days. You will oil your scalp with that once a week. On the website, it says can be used weekly on hair and scalp, not daily. But a lot of people have been doing it daily, so we're gonna have to make some adjustments to that. But for anyone that's new, welcome to all my new subscribers. I am detangling my hair with my Garden of Eden. This is my, what I was speaking, one of my detox oil herbal blends. And I call it a herbal blend versus an oil. I mean, there is oil. This is olive oil, but it's a herbal blend because y'all can see all the different herbs in there. Now, when y'all get yours, it's not going to be as like heavy with the herbs. I just didn't like how this one came out when I first made it because the oil was very, very cloudy and I didn't like that. So I kept this for myself and I made some other blends, but I realized what I was doing to make it that cloudy look. So I was like, okay, let me stop doing that. So, plus you don't really need all those herbs anyway. But if you do get one of our oils and it is like, you do notice that it's a little thick, it's a little cloudy, it's because the herbs that we use it helps to thicken your hair. So as it's thickening the oil, when it's being placed on your hair, it's going to be thickening your hair. So when you see it get thick in the oil, that's how you know it's going to be thickening your hair. And it's inevitable. All of our oils do that. All of our herbal blends do that. Our moisture butter, our moisture butter, retention butter, and our length retention butter, it's the herbs that we use, it's gonna thicken your hair because a lot of people don't think that they want their hair thickened because they're like, oh, my hair's already thick, I don't want my hair thicker. It's like, no, it's not just about the root, it's about your whole hair strand. Because what's the benefit of having just your root and then when you go down the hair strand, it's like see-through, you know? So you want your hair strands to be thick from root to ends. So I'll talk more about our herbal blends on a different live. But right now I'm just taking my braids out and I'm just twisting them up after I detangle them. And detangling is to get out all the shedding that I had in for the past week, even though it hasn't even been a week. Because I washed my hair on Sunday. So it's literally only been like, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like 3 days. But I'm just resetting my hair and I won't be washing it again until next Friday. So after I wash it tomorrow, I'll wash it again the following Friday. This is just to give my hair like a balanced reset. Now, if you do have our Garden of Eden herbal oil, and you do have the Garden of Eden herbal oil, and you're like, oh, this is a detox tea. Is it okay if I use it every week on my hair strands? Yes. When you are getting ready to wash your hair, it's perfectly okay. If you use it the same week that you shampooed, that's okay, or you wash, that's okay. If you wash your hair every 2 weeks, the week that you're not washing your hair is when we highly recommend using the oil, but you only want to use it like maybe once or twice that week that you're not planning on washing your hair, because the more you use it, the more it's going to be killing off bacteria, especially if you're using it on your scalp. So we're definitely going to separate. So I would recommend someone to get our herbal blend detox when you are just starting off into the herbal world. Like if you never used a herbal oil before, I would definitely recommend you starting off with that. Just so you can just so your hair or your scalp can be cleansed, and it's killing bacteria, and you'll notice it too. Like when you, this is why I recommend pre-pooing your hair with oil, preferably with herbs, the day before you're about to shampoo. But I mean, if you don't have a herbal oil, that's fine. Oil is cool. But I wouldn't recommend castor oil because castor oil is very thick. I wouldn't, olive oil is also thick, but it's not as thick as castor oil, whether that's Jamaican black castor oil or regular castor oil. I would definitely not recommend pre-pooing with the conditioner. Absolutely not. That's going to give you moisture overload, breakage, split ends, everything you don't want. If you want your hair to be healthy, do not pre-poo your hair with conditioner. All that slip that people talk about, listen, your hair is going to be slipping right out of your hair strands, right out of your hair follicles, right out of your scalp, because you're not taking care of your hair. The same slip you guys are saying you get in your conditioner when you detangle your hair is literally what you will be getting and more with a oil. It will make the takeout of your braids, of your twists, so much easier than doing it with a conditioner, because you have to wet your hair, and if your hair is already tangled, wetting it is going to make it even worse. And just think about it, like when you are when there's a squeak or something, right, and you need it to be lubricated, do people put water or do they put an oil? They put an oil because it slides, and that's what you want. That's why it's so easy for me to take my braids out, because I'm using oil to detangle. And I'm gonna try to get it to where and yes, I do have lights in my room. I love lights. And you always want to start from, and I'm using this type of tooth comb because it really helps to get the shedding out. I start from the ends and then I work my way up. Always start from the ends and then work your way up. My shedding is not going to be too much this time because it's literally only been like 3-4 days since my last wash day. So, but if you watched my live previously, I was washing my hair every 2 weeks. So my shedding was a lot more. But since I'm only washing my hair, once a week now, it's going to be half that. So I will show you guys the difference. But this time it's not even going to be that much because I literally just washed my hair 3-4 days ago. And I'm only cutting it short this time because I'm not going to have time on my normal wash day. So I'm changing my wash day dates and I'm resetting my hair. so my hair won't go into a shock like, girl, we're not clean, you know. I mean, I could wait until next Friday, but I just rather go ahead and just wash my hair, have it clean for the weekend, and for next week. So but yeah, how's your guys' day going? How's the new year treating you so far? The new year for me has been treating me well. I've been hearing God's voice, learning, taking lessons. He's already disciplining me, you know. But the main thing is I just thank God that he's speaking to me. I'm hearing his voice. It's getting louder and louder. So I'm like, yes. Yes. Walking in authority, walking in dominion. I thank God for that. If anyone is watching this and you have not subscribed yet, first off, welcome. I'm not gonna force you to subscribe or like. I'm just gonna say welcome, and if you want to check out my page, go ahead and do so. And if you like my page, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm definitely gonna have some good information coming, good content. And the one thing over here is I don't switch up any of my routines. It all stays the same. If you go back to when I started like 2 years ago, a year ago, it'll be officially 2 years in May that God's Chosen Hair Care has been up and running. But there's some changes that I definitely made as far as like what I was going to do with my hair, because I was still learning 2 years ago, but now it all is the same. It is the same, because God got me on a regimen. God got me on a regimen. Ouch. And I'll be honest, I didn't know what I was doing when I first started God's Chosen Hair Care. I really didn't. And I know a lot more now than I did when I first started. And I just thank you, God, for that. And for anyone asking, I won't say a lot of people, but if someone was asking me when I was at the flea market last time, if you're watching this, hey girl, she was like, how long is your hair? So, I mean, I don't really know how long my hair actually is, because I don't flat iron my hair. I don't plan on doing that because I don't want to get heat damage. And I know there's some people that be like, oh, you can still flat iron your hair and not get heat damage. I'm like, well, there's a 50-50 chance that you run with getting heat damage. So I'm not going to take no chances in trying to get heat damage, because my hair, the only heat that my hair knows is the blow dryer. And the blow dryer, oh, let me make sure you guys can hear me. Hold on, let me check my other phone. Okay, I'm over here doing all this talking. I'm like, can y'all hear me? Okay. Put on some music too. Yeah, the only heat that my hair knows is the blow dryer. And when you try to add heat to your hair, and your hair is not used to that type of heat, that's where you get heat damage. Because your hair is not used to that. So if all your hair knows is the heat of a blow dryer, and then you try to put a flat iron holds more heat. It's going to require more heat than a blow dryer. Even if you put it at the highest setting, it's still going to be requiring more. A flat iron will require more heat than because I mean, you're straightening your hair, versus a blow dryer is just blowing your hair dry. And another thing too is I'm very laid back. I'm very chill. As I was paying for my spot for the flea market today, and the lady was like, "Yeah, I could tell you're very laid back and you're very chill." I'm like, very. I really am laid back. Like I could be, I could be that, but at heart, I'm very, very laid back, very monotone, very just chill. Like that's why I love outside of gospel. I love chill electronic. Like this type of music right here, I love it because I'm just all about just relaxing and being in a spa, like, you know. But best believe when I need to get some stuff done, stuff is getting done. When I need to handle business, yes, or if I need to get serious with somebody, they'll know. And sometimes it kind of like one of my coworkers was like, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I never see you." I'm like, "Yeah, because I can have fun, but then when it's time to be serious, it's time to be serious." But I'm not like, I don't switch into a different person, but you can tell I'm in business, Because I'm definitely easygoing and laid back, but when something needs to be on time, I'm like, okay, this. Like, I hate being late, and I hate when people have to wait for me. Like, I hate it. Especially because I'm walking with God. I want everything that I do to be in excellence. So, not perfect, but in excellence. So that's why I ask God, please lead me, because I be striving to do things in excellence. But I know that there's some things like I want my website to be excellent and all my videos and stuff to be excellent, but I know I have to start from the bottom, and I know I have to start at a certain level, so I'm okay with that. Like my website is definitely, you could definitely tell it's beginner friendly, but I know the more that I am used to my website and I learn more about it, I can amp it up and get it all razzle dazzle and everything. I already changed my first pictures. Like I changed up how it looks and everything. So I made a little bit of changes. Just the only changes I made was my pictures and the delivery. Y'all, again with the delivery on my website, it's free shipping on everything, 5 to 8 business days. So 5 to 8 business days, and I honestly don't even know who the carrier is. I think USPS is the carrier, but y'all go check out the website. GodChosenHairCare.com is officially launched. We have our herbal blends on there. We have we're soon going to be adding our butters on there, but first we just want to focus on our herbal blends, and then we're going to do our herbal butters, because I make, market, package, and do everything myself, glory be to God, with the help. I mean, God definitely, he tells me what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. So, and my angels help me do it. But if y'all looking for physical people, it's just me. But I do have help from God's kingdom, so thank you, Jesus. But as far as like somebody that's partnering with me, I don't have a partner yet. And when I mean by partner, I mean like somebody that I can collab with, because um, you know, it's not easy having a business partner, especially when they have their own intentions and stuff like that. And our herbal blends help with split ends, breakage, moisture retention, length retention. We're all about hair health over here versus length. That's gonna come with, well, I mean, everybody hair grows unless you have a medical condition, but we can rebuke that. We can deliver you from that, so your hair will grow. So we're not even worried about none of that, because not only is our herbal blends good for all of the hair benefits, but it's also anointed oil. So any type of disease or any type of anything, it's gonna be, you're gonna be free from that in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. And that's proven because in the Bible, Jesus said, Isaiah 53, 4-5, through his stripes we are healed. So it's all through Jesus Christ. And this is God's chosen hair care. So I'm God's chosen, but he chose this hair care. So this is where it's at. So this is the hair care that's God approved, God ordained, and God led. And I'm really just doing my hair right now. I'm not even showing y'all like that. Well, I'm not even showing y'all like really my hair. Look how thick these twists are, y'all. Okay, I am getting towards the back, so. It may be kind of hard to see in the back. And usually, when I do my pre-poos, I usually just do it on video, but I'm like, I just want to come on live. Hopefully y'all can see that. And if you can't see it because the lighting, I do apologize. I do apologize. This is not the best camera lighting, but it's such a vibe. Yes, yes. Get into it. And how I know how much oil to put, I go based off the hair strand. And I really don't put that much. Hopefully I can show you guys. Let me see. Ooh. And I just make sure I get it all over. Because this is a pretty, big hair strand. or not hair strand, but a lot of hair because, you know, I'm taking my hair out of cornrows. But when I get ready to comb my hair, I'm gonna split it in half because the comb that I'm using is this, and this really helps to get most of my shedding out. And it really helps to get to the root. Okay, now I'm gonna start in the front now. I'm really trying to get y'all some good lighting because the lighting is not the best, but it's okay. But we were going, y'all can really see. And the more you pre-poo your hair like this, the easier it will be every single time you get ready to pre-poo your hair. And I just want to show you guys my setting. y'all also too follow my Instagram, lowercase GODS, even though y'all know we don't do the lowercase. GODS underscore chosen underscore hair care. Again, lowercase GODS underscore chosen underscore hair care. And then also on TikTok, God's Chosen Hair Care. God's Chosen Hair Care all together. So all one word, God's Chosen Hair Care on TikTok, lowercase GODS underscore chosen underscore hair care on Instagram. I keep forgetting to put that in the description box. But it's okay. I can always add it when I'm done. But I like how I've been coming on live every day. I'm like, okay, God, have your way. Whether that's discussing something or and anyone that is contemplating on buying God's Chosen Hair Care herbal blends, and when I mean like herbal blends, I'm talking about like our herbal oil. If you're on the fence about buying, like, listen, I would definitely say if you are using Do Grow, God's Chosen Hair Care oil is way better than that. All of our oils is natural. We have olive oil, grapeseed oil. We're still going to be having almond oil. We definitely use oils that are penetrating to the hair strands and coating to the hair strands. So olive oil would definitely be more coating, and then grapeseed would be more penetrating. However, the olive oil can be penetrating as well because we use it when I use it when I do my deep conditioner. But it's definitely more coating. It helps to lock in moisture. However, the grapeseed oil can do that as well. But really what you need is the herbs, and that's what gives your hair the nutrients and the strength. And none of our oils has glycerin, preservatives, petroleum, mineral oil. It's all natural, all organic. And all of our herbs are, researched. They are, I don't put herbs together because it sounds nice. I definitely do my research on each herb, how it's used for the hair, how it's used for the body, the side effects, if there's any, if you put it on your scalp, if you put it on your skin, what are the side effects? Can you possibly get a rash? Can you, if you use it, for say 6 months, or if you've been using it for a year, what will happen? All that stuff I take into consideration when I make my herbal blends, especially with the different herbs that we put together. So and that's what separates God's Chosen Hair Care from any other herbal oil business. Not saying they don't do research, but like, we have different oil blends. We don't pack our oils with different herbs. We definitely don't put a lot because we know the power of these herbs that we are putting together. Very, very powerful. So we do not play around at all. And all of the herbal blends that we put out are tested and proven, and we don't have any side effects. Even in our research, when we had family and friends, when we did testing on our own, all of our herbs is coming from a company that is USDA approved. And they also make herbal tea to drink. I'll be featuring them at the flea market this Saturday, and I will be promoting some of their herbal teas that help inspire some of the blends that we have. Um, so And I need to make this very clear that not every herb goes together. If you put a herb that was meant to detox with a herb that's supposed to be providing nutrients, you can counteract the herb that's supposed to be providing nutrients to a herb that's detoxing. So say lavender is supposed to be moisturizing your hair, but then you have dandelion that's coming in and it's taking away the nutrients, So just for an example, so you definitely want to make sure that if you are going to be buying, herbal oil from another company, that you definitely do your research behind that company. Also, there's a lot of companies that sell herbs that are doing witchcraft. So you definitely want to make sure that you are aware of the herbal companies that you are buying from, because a lot of these herbal companies are using witchcraft in their herbal teas to drink and to put in your hair, and herbal oils to put on your body as well. So you definitely want to be mindful about that. Definitely want to be mindful. And another reason why we don't pack our herbal blends is because the herbs can get stuck in here. So again, when you see this, your herbal oil would not be that packed with herbs, because that's like way too much. Way too much. And I'm happy I spaced it out and I did 2 weeks with this one, because it's, very, very, very powerful. And I'm not going to say the more herbs you have, the more powerful, but the more herbs you put, the more it's not going to work for your hair, because it's going to be overworking your scalp, and it's going to make you, it's going to eventually cause a counteractive reaction. So it's going to be working like overtime to make sure your hair is like supposed to be healthy, but it's overworking itself, that now it's like, it's now you don't see it working. So like a lot of people, they say, oh, I was using this product and it was working at first, but now it's no longer working. Yeah, because it's now fighting itself. So instead of, your your herbal detox blend was supposed to be killing bacteria in your scalp, it's now killing the good bacteria. So now this is where a lot of inflammation, irritation comes from, because the good bacteria is now being taken out. And so now the herbal blend can't do what it needs to do. So now your hair is dry, you have breakage, you have split ends, and you say, oh, this product was working and now it's not working, because you're either using it too much, or the formulation of that product was not designed to last over a certain point of time, or the products that you're using with that product is not making it function the way it's supposed to. So that's the one good thing that I love about God's Chosen Hair Care, is it is compatible with other outside products. But I would not recommend using our oils with other oils, because our oils, especially our detox, is anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and the Dew Grow and Wild Growth and all those other petroleum-based mineral oils, it will combat that. So your 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 scalp will be it'll be irritated because it's like the this herbal blend is like fighting with this petroleum base, and it's like causing all this disruption on your scalp, and your scalp is like, enough already, like why is this person, it's like an intruder. That petroleum based oil is an intruder, you know. It's like you trying to have a party and you know you can't because there's someone making noise. There's construction outside. There, you know, people are being belligerent. Like, you know, it's the same thing. Like at this point, that do grow and wild growth is trespassing. And do grow and wild growth, all they promote is hair growth. You don't see anything about hair health. And they don't have herbs, they just have a blend of oils, like olive oil with grapeseed and jojoba and all that other stuff. And not saying those oils are bad, but having a 7-oil, oh my gosh, having a 7-oil blend, you know, concoction is not really doing anything for your hair except for the oil making your hair oily and soft. Like, it's not giving your hair really that much nutrients. I mean, it's alright, it's giving it some type of nutrients, but it's not, it's missing something, and what it's missing is herbs, you know. So, and then on top of that, there's some people that like to put like essential oils with their carrier oil, like olive oil. And again, it's just an oil with another oil. It's not doing anything. Unless you have peppermint oil with tea tree oil, then that's another form of detox. But other than that, it's not really doing anything. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to end this and then I'm going to come right back.